Smithers, sir. Kip Smithers.
Yeah, that was good.
It's a microphone, Tim. All right, this is take two. Did a take yesterday. Great take, phenomenal take, I must say. Deleted it. Yeah, it was amateur hour. I deleted it. Don't know how. Couldn't get it back. It's done. It's finished. Didn't want to redo it, but here I am. So yeah, let's get into it. Welcome to episode 6. I know, episode 6. We've made it far. Happy to be here. Today's video was pretty much what my morning routine looks like. Super simple. I try to start my morning with some sort of energy drink, whether it's energy drinks or matcha, maybe sometimes both, depending on how much energy I think I need for the day, because I am not a well-energized person. I require energy drinks to kind of get me through the day. So, and then post that, I like to go for a run. I picked up running. Really, I got into running around July of last year, but wasn't doing it that much. Did like one for a jog once every 2 to 3 weeks. Signed up for Cade Trail 5K around September, and that's when I really started taking it seriously. It was just after that. Thought I was in shape enough to do that. I was not. Ran a incredibly slow 5K and was like, you know what? No. And I actually enjoyed running, so picked it up and pretty much have been running consistently ever since. I have yet to sign up for another race. Maybe we'll get there. Maybe we won't. Maybe we'll just continue to keep this as a hobby. I don't know. But yeah, so my morning routines usually start out with energy. I mean, outside of the typical brush your teeth and all that, but energy, go for a run. and followed by workout. Just got on my workout, didn't film that, but you kind of get the gist, and that's my mornings. So with that, I just came across a new energy drink company called Get Joggy. Came across them on TikTok. Found out they were stocked locally at the Foxtrot. Went to the Foxtrot, bought them, liked them ever since. I mean, liked them enough to make a video about it, and that's the video that you guys saw. Quick little montage, and then post that. I went for a run at the local park. That's kind of what that consists of. No, one of the things that I said I wanted to do with this YouTube channel is kind of incorporate bits of my life, so just lifestyle elements and things that I like. Of those things, I like making matcha, as you've seen, and also just trying out different energy drinks and finding creative ways to show those things. And you'll find more of that on my Instagram and my TikTok, but you'll see bits and pieces of that come across in my YouTube videos. And then same for running. Running is a hobby of mine that I've came to love, really. I hate it, but I love it. So I figured I'd get that featured on here as well. Yeah. So really, I think I'm just going to talk to you guys for a little bit. I've had some ideas. I've been doing some thinking. Another thing I said with this channel early on is that making these videos is making me be more a creative person. I procrastinate heavy. I'm a heavy procrastinator. So I've had ideas that I've sat on for weeks, for days, for months, and for years. And I've had the idea of just haven't actually did it. Whether it's time or me in my own head, I haven't actually did it. So with the YouTube, making these videos makes me want to be more creative so I can have content to go in the video. It's a giant cycle, and I kind of love that. So as I've said before, I do a lot of things, videography, photography, graphic design, clothing design, trying to get into podcasting. I draw, I paint, I do a lot, but I think, one of the things that I've been thinking of as I've been making these YouTube videos is what direction am I going in? And not just for the channel, but for myself. And that's when I kind of thought of like, if I'm going to be known for anything, I want to be known for my graphic design and my photography. Not only do those two things go hand in hand to where if I'm working on a campaign, I can shoot the photos for said campaign and then turn around and do the graphic overlays for them. But also graphic design is what started. Like graphic design was my entry into any and everything creative, and I feel like me going back to graphic design and getting back into graphic design is me getting back to my roots, and I love that. And in terms of the photography goes, so my actual 9-to-5s have been lead videographers at various corporate companies, and I've been doing that for years now. But I don't enjoy the videography as much as I enjoy the photography. I enjoy directing. And I think that's kind of it. I shoot the videos because I like directing and like directing my own thing. So, and I have the capabilities to shoot the videos. But for me, I just find recently, I think I found photography more rewarding. It's lower effort in comparison to videography, but it's the same amount of yield. I get the same amount of happiness as I do from videography. So that's one thing that I want to focus on more is more photography work, and specifically more of the portraiture that I've been showing you guys and things like that, because that's really what I like to do. There's not much money in it, honestly, and it's really more geared towards like magazine fashion editorial, but I do want to work with brands and try to figure out ways to incorporate my style of photography into brand work. And then the second thing is graphic design. Like I said, I started in graphic design. I took a long hiatus from graphic design, and this past year I've been really trying to get back into graphic design because I've re-fallen in love with it, I guess you could say. And I'm kind of excited, to see where that goes. So with the YouTube videos, yes, you'll still get elements of my videography in there. And you'll still get the same like lifestyle elements that I've been doing, but I think I want to focus more on my photography and my graphic design, and also the podcast. Just elements of that. The podcast is pretty much this, only with friends here. So I know, I think for once this series is done, which it is done, I decided I'm capping it at 8 episodes because I think that just feels right. So post episode 6, we'll have 2 more episodes left to go. And yeah, stay tuned for that. But once the series is over and I get into, I guess, regular videos, I don't really know what it'll look the same, but I don't know. I'm calling it regular videos. But first episode of the podcast, I want to bring in my boy Cam. He's been making the beats for the videos that I've been making, get him involved, and just talk any and all things creative and get you guys a feel for what the podcast will be, essentially. And again, I'll probably refine this and make 2 to 3 more takes of this in future videos, but I think for right now, that's the general direction that I want to go in, and I am happy with that. Yeah. So, last thing I'll say is, yes, I'm capping this series at 8 videos. 8 videos just seems right to me, feels right. I'm still going to forever be getting out of my comfort zone, but I think I've made it this far. To me, that shows enough growth to where I feel like I can expand into different series and different episodes and different things like that. And although they probably look the same because I like this format, you never know. So yeah, man, feels good to be here. Feels great to put out these videos. I'm excited to see what happens next, and it's gonna keep going. So the usual: follow, subscribe, leave a comment. I enjoy reading and commenting back and talking to you guys, so feel free to leave some comments. And if you want to see more, I guess, lifestyle stuff and or photography, you can follow me on TikTok at AirNoble and Instagram at AirNoble, and for photography on Instagram at _on_air. And yeah, I look forward to seeing where this goes. So I'll catch you in the next one.